could have been processed that quickly. You moved quickly through the reservist program. Yeah, but I'm just saying there's something there. You were asked yesterday about your knowledge of the situation in South Africa, and I'm linking this to what you were talking about, your work in counter-espionage. So you insisted that you worked largely with the Irish Republic Army, counter-espionage as it relates to the IRA. Am I correct?
I didn't work with the IRA.
I mean, you did counter-espionage work in relation to the IRA.
The counter-terrorism activities.
Okay. IRA is the Irish Republic Army, am I right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, you're of Irish origin, you lived in the UK, and you did work with the IRA. I would assume...
For the record, I didn't work with the IRA.
What is the English term? Oh, I think I'm losing the word. You were working against the IRA? You were investigating, spying? I'm sorry, I don't know the right word to use.
So the purpose was to make sure, it was to combat the terrorist activities.
Of the IRA?
Yes. In the early 70s, things were happening. They were setting off bombs here and there.
That's where I'm coming. Yeah. That's where I'm coming, Mr. O'Sullivan. So the IRA is long thought to be the armed wing of Sinn Féin. And I'm sure as you were countering the work of the IRA, you would know that. Sinn Féin and the African National Congress have got a very, very long relationship dating back to, I mean, even before the early 80s, but definitely while you were busy with the IRA. You also, I mean, your roots to Ireland, you've spoken about, you had Ireland, Netherlands being some of the most vocal anti-apartheid movements at that time. Now, with you working to counter the IRA, you have never come across the history of South Africa, the African National Congress, and the struggle that was being undertaken in this country.
So I think this was, Chairman, this was put to me yesterday, and I explained that I was very young then, and I was low down on the pecking order. I wasn't involved.
But Mr. O'Sullivan, your work is to know what the IRA is doing, which speaks to all of their tentacles, their Sinn Féins, and...
It was operational work. It wasn't intelligence work. It was counter-terrorism. It was operational work.
So you don't need to understand anything about them in the course of doing that?
If I was at this level, and there were other levels, it would be the people up here somewhere, the senior people, that would have been involved in all that. I had no knowledge. I didn't even know what the ANC was in those days.